Hey there, welcome to Rusty's No Man's Sky. Oh, Rusty's late night Sudoku stream. A little later than usual today. Got a few things that happened overnight that affected some of my day, and earlier I was feeling in pretty down shape. So I'm glad I'm feeling better at this point. I hope you're enjoying your day. It is still Sunday. We are doing a week of hard Sudoku puzzles. Meaning that we're going to uh, do a hard puzzle every day or two on Tuesday, and we're going to see how that works out. I expect the days are going to run a little bit longer than normal. Tuesday might end up being close to an hour. We'll see. Depends upon how that all comes together. All right, that's the puzzle loaded. Give you a chance to pause and grab the screen if you'd like. And okay, that's long enough. Come back when you get a chance to be puzzled and see how you do and how I do. All right, confirms that that's a acceptable puzzle. All right, so a couple of ones here, three here, four or three here, four here, two here, covered there. So let's go to twos, three possibles here. Two, nope. I've actually got three possibles here. Here we've got two though. And I've got four possibles here. All too many over here. And here. Here. Alright. Three. Looks like I've got four possibles here, but one here that drops us down to two here, or two possibles here. Ah, no solution here. Alright. And that means one of these two is a three. It's going to be this one because I can't put a three here. I got two possibilities here and here, and everything down here is a three already given or detected. Fours. So we got a four here and a here. Also one down here. So that means we got two possible here. Here we've got one possible there and one here. So that's two. Over here I've got three possibles. Here we've got six possibles. That's not going to work. Here I've got three. So we're going to leave that alone. We've got all of five possibilities here. Well, let's move on to five. We got a five here and here, plus one down here, make this a five, and this becomes five. Here we've got a five in this column. Three possibilities here at the moment, except that down here, I've got a five coming in here because this one can't be one because of this, and these two can't be because of this. That means this one's going to be a five. Up here now we've got two possibilities, and here we've got two possibilities, and that's it for five. Time for dropping in some sixes if we can. So these two are blocked because of this. That means I've got these two as the remaining ones. For sixes there. Here I've got three sixes for now. Might change. Here we've got two possibilities for a six. We got a six here. So far we've got five here and here. Three here because I can't have one here. All right. That looks like it's going to do for the moment. One of these two is going to be a seven because that's seven, and we can't put a seven over here. So one of these two going to be a 7. Not going to be that one because we got one above it here. That 7 is right there. One of these two is going to be a 7. And we've got 3 possibilities here. 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities there, and 3 possibilities here. So let's move on to 8s. Got an 8 here. Use one of these two as an 8. Over here we get one of these two as being an 8. Down here we actually get an 8. This becomes a 7 now, and that's an 8. The reason for this one being an 8 is that this can't be an 8. Oops. Well, let's back up a couple things. Easy Z. I've got 2 possibilities. No, I can't. This one isn't going to be an 8. This one's going to be an 8. I was right to begin with. Oh. And 8 here. I was missing the fact that that was an 8 there. So this is a 7, not a 7 here. Okay. Up here we've got 2 possible 8s. And that means we've got 2 possible 9s here as well, but we're going to come back to that again later. Down here, over here, I've got 3 possible 8s. And that's about it for 8, it looks like. I don't see any more that are easily calculated or detected. One of these two is going to be a 9. One of these 3 will be a 9, but I don't know which. Here we've got all of these are possible. I've got 5 possibles here, 4 possibles here. Here we've got 2 places already marked as potentials for 9 because we can't put a 9 with these 5 8s, and the ones in these 2 are the only places where 1 would potentially fit. So we've got 2 possible 9s here. I got 4, 5, 6 possible 9s here. This can't be a 9, so we got 3 here and a bunch more here. All right, we've reduced down to a single available 3 here. That means this one's going to be a 3, not that. And that looks like we've got 3s in all of the squares. 2. One of these 3 is going to be a 2. Don't know which. I've got 3 possibilities here. This one's going to be a 2 here. Make this one into a 9 and a 4 here. This one's possibly a 2, but so are all these. Take a look over here. We got a 1 and a couple of possibilities for 2. A couple of possibilities for 4. 5. 3 possibilities for 6. 7, 8, and 3 possibilities for 9. I'll have to do for the moment, I think, there. 2 possibilities for 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got these 2 marked for 6s, 7, 8, and for the moment I've got 3 possibilities for 9. That might change if I can figure out which of these is going to be a 9. All right, look at this now. One of these 2 is going to be a 1 because we've got 2 marked here. This one can't be, so it's going to be one of these 2 because this one guides that. Got a 2, 3. 3 possibilities for 4. 5, 6. 2 possibilities for 7. Nope, that one can't be 7, so that's 7. Oh, hey, that means this one gets to be a 9. All right. Doesn't help me as much as I'd like, but it does help. All right. One of these 3 is going to be a 9 as well. Ones we're missing here are 9s, and 4. Over here, one of these two is going to be a 4. We got 3 possibilities for a 1, 2 possibilities for a 2. Got a 3 here, that given here as well. 4s, we got those 2 marked. Got a 5 given. What 6s? Well, looks like I've got 2 possibilities for 6 and they're marked. 7s, well, looks like I now have 2 possibilities for a 7. That's good. Oh, hey, let's also mark these. We'll come back to those. 8, and looks like I've got 3 possibilities for a 9, and they kind of mesh up with possibilities for 1. Yep. All right, let's come back to 1s and 9s. Over here, let's see. We got 3 possibilities for 1. How about 2? 4 possibilities for 2. Get a 3 detected already. 5 possibilities for 4. Get a 5 given. 6s. Looks like I've got 3 possibilities for a 6 here. Maybe when we get one of these figured out, we'll be able to address that. 7s are going to already earmarked. Then an 8, and it looks like I've got 4 possibilities for a 9. Can we do anything better down here now that I've got a few of these here? Let's see. I know I got 1 in one of these two. 2 is going to be, doesn't look like I've got that earmarked very well. Got a 3 here, 4, 5. Looks like I've got 4 possibilities for a 6. A 7, and one of these 2 for 8, 9 here. Alright, not as good as I'd hoped. Alright, up here we got a 1. How about 2s? One of these 3 is going to be a 2. Got a 3 here. One of these 2 is going to be a 4. How about 5s? Well, it looks like I've got, 2 possibilities for 5 that are earmarked. 6s. It looks like I've got 3 possible places for 6. 7, 8s. Looks like I've got 5 possibilities for an 8 and 4 possibilities for a 9. All right, we now need to go to the other method of solving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like these 3 have the option of being 6s. 1s, 2, 3. We got 3 possibilities. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 possibilities for 9. 1s, yes, 3 possibilities for 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6s marked, 7, 8, and again the 9s come in. This is filled. We are missing a couple of things here. 1 and 9, not a 6, and then 1 and 9 here and here. Over here, let's go ahead and fill this in. We've got all kinds of possibilities for 2, 3, 4, 5. All kinds of possibilities for a 6. 7 possibilities for 8 are marked. 9 given. All right, down here up here we've got let's see, 1s. None of those 3 can be 1s, so we've got 3 possibilities for a 1. We've got 4 possibilities for 2. We now have 3, 5 possibilities for 4, unless we can work out one of these. 5, 3 possibilities for a 6. We've already got 2 possibilities for a 7 earmarked, and we've got 4 possibilities for a 9. Up here, we've got a 1 already. We've got 3 possibilities for a 2 here, 2 possibilities for 4, 2 possibilities for 5. They're earmarked already. 6s, I've got 3 places where we can drop 6. 7, we've got 3 places I can potentially drop an 8. And looks like I've got a bunch of places for a 9. Looks like 4. Alright, let's start with some place where I've got pairs of numbers. Let's look at the 8-5 and the 9-1. Let's go with the 1s. Start here with the 1 there, 9 there, 6 here, 1, 9, 6, 8, 5, 9, 8, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. We got cleanup 2 up there yet, but we'll continue on. We're just mostly wrapping this up here. That's going to be a 6 and an 8 here because I've got a 1, 2 pairs here. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 went away here. This one becomes a 2, 6 here. That means this is a 1. We get a 2 here and 1 here to close that up. 7 here, 2 here. That closes up that. I got a 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 6. So this becomes a 6. 4 here means this is a 9. This is a 4. This is a 9. This is a 7. A 4. And we wrapped up with a 2. That took 16 minutes and 8 seconds. Went over 15 minutes. All right. I want to say thanks to everybody who hung out and joined us. I hope you had a good time. Let me know if there's any comments you'd like to make, if we need to change anything as far as the setup. And I thank you for watching and joining in. Have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow, I hope.